Let me ask you guys a question. As many of y'all know about the drug testing policy in the World Wrestling Entertainment, I can see they could improve that drug testing program. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. In case y'all didn't see that CNN wrestling profile, don't even watch it. It's just a POS. Anyway, I was talking to TC2683. He was telling me what he would do after I told him how I would run the World Wrestling Entertainment drug testing policy. For those that may not know, here's what the drug testing policy's consequences are for failing the drug test. If you're caught just once, you're only given a warning for your first offense. If you're caught a second time, it's a 30-day suspension. A third time is a 60-day suspension. You gotta fail a drug test 4 times before you're actually let go from your WWE contract. Here's how I think, if I was running the WWE drug testing program, here's how I would do it. First off, your culture, and just FYI, I may not have a 3 strikes you're out rule, because 3 strikes is not even enough. Let me tell you how I think this is good. Like, let me give you 2 programs that actually do something about it. Like, take like the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing, NASCAR for short. For those who didn't know, that's what NASCAR really stands for, the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing. But everybody calls it NASCAR for short. Occasionally, many of you don't know that 2 years ago, a driver at the Craftsman Truck Series at the time, named Eric Flykes, he finished 5th in one race, and he got caught by the police, I believe at that Pacific track they were at. I forgot which one they were at. And he was caught with large amounts of marijuana and heroin, I believe. I think it was heroin. He was caught, and NASCAR banned him forever, indefinitely from NASCAR. That's what I applaud NASCAR for. A guy like Kevin Harvick, who I respect, but he got into an ordeal with Carl Edwards. I got rules when it comes to NASCAR. You mess with my drivers, I don't support you. Like Joe Logano today, he wrecked Carl Edwards into the wall. So I'm not gonna go to GameStop anytime soon. That's just my rule. You wreck my drivers, I don't use that driver's sponsor. I just throw it in there. That's just my rules. I don't support a guy who wrecks my drivers. Anyway, Kevin Harvick says shame on NASCAR for not putting in a drug test program. I remember a buddy of mine saying, "Who are you? What have you done with Kevin Harvick?" Anyway, now take like the Olympics. Their program is athletes are caught once or face a 2-year suspension. If they're caught a second time, they can be banned for life. Here's how my drug testing program would start. If you're caught just once, you're not given a warning. You're automatically suspended for 6 months and up to a year, with or without pay, depending on the situation. And if you're caught a second time, you're just automatically let go from World Wrestling Entertainment. Just so you can have a 3rd strike. No siree. Anyway, here's what TC2683 may do if he was running WWE programming and drug testing programming. If you're caught the first time, you're suspended for 2 months, and the superstar has to be in rehab for at least 1 of the 2 months of your suspension. If you're caught a second time, you're 2 months of rehab without pay. And if you're caught a third time, you're just fired. I think my program should be instated into the World Wrestling Entertainment drug testing program. I mean, I'm proud that the WWE is trying to clean up their act, but still, you need to look into other programs and see what works for them, like what NASCAR did with Aaron Flakes. I'm sorry. NASCAR just automatically suspended him forever. He cannot even buy a ticket to a NASCAR event. In the Olympics, they do great with in terms of suspensions. WWE at one time suspended 12 wrestlers for failing the drug testing policy. And some were automatically let go after that, like Chris Masters. I suppose he was only given a warning for one time, then he was suspended for 30 days, and then on the next day he was let go from the WWE. So basically that was his 3 strikes you're out rule. I'm not saying the WWE drug testing program is not helping the World Wrestling Entertainment. I'm just saying there's rooms for improvement. I mean, that's how I feel about the drug testing programs. That's what I think every sport should do. They should rethink their punishments if you're caught for drugs. Everybody's got to realize what you want more. Do you want to be a drug addict, or do you want to just follow your dreams? I mean, you don't need to be on drugs or steroids to be great. Take like Chris Jericho, CM Punk, Kobe Kingston, Shelton Benjamin, Charlie Haas, Lita, Mickey James. I've forgotten a few divas. Trish Stratus, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. Those guys didn't need to be on drugs to be big. They were already great. Why does the WWE superstars think they need drugs and alcohol to be great, when you can already be great for just being yourself? Anyway, this is just my rant. This is how I just personally feel. I think the WWE programming is great, but they need to fill in the loopholes. This is Terry Fan signing out. Thank you for watching my video, and I would appreciate some video responses to this and see how you all feel. Please leave comments. Thank you to my 56 subscribers, 57 subscribers, and take care.